he's not coming?
He's got another 2 seconds. There he goes.
He's also always coming the last minute.
He's not
All
on
right,
the list, is he?
so if Coburg
he's not-
signed
he's
up,
not on the partner
I didn't register it. I don't have Coburg up for this week, so
Okay. Okay. Sorry.
everybody get in screen, please. Starting up.
Well, hold up. Sorry, I accidentally changed vehicle. Give me a second. Okay.
All right, anybody not ready?
Wiggy, where are you?
Right here. Charlie
can't
5-2.
Okay, no 5-3. Okay,
Oh shit. Yeah, I should be in 5-3, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Hang on.
right on. Yeah, done. Go.
Thank you. Rolling.
So, how many pause and rejoins will we have this time?
Good evening.
3.
Con.
Are you opening
Don't
your
jinx
book?
it. Don't jinx it.
Okay, I say 2. I'm more optimistic.
1.
7.
What odds are you giving?
Good evening, Con.
Hello, Robert.
You're a little low today.
Knock it off with those negative ways, boys.
Oh
I
man,
sacrificed a few rodents today, so we should be fine.
you made me switch to 5-3 at the last second, and it smells funny. I want 5-2 back.
So, Granny, what you're saying is that you slaughtered all of the kids' pet hamsters and rabbits?
No, my rat trap in the garden was successful, and I captured 4 live rats and had to dispose of them.
With what? 3
So
hours?
how do you do that? You burn them with
With the
blowtorch?
G3.
No.
A simple shovel will do.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was going to say it's a little overkill for a rat, man.
306.
Yeah, that'll do.
Is that the right caliber MERS?
What, 30-06?
Yeah.
120
I,
millimeter,
I think
155.
I would say 30 or 6 for rats is a little overkill, isn't it?
I don't know.
man.
You
Get that,
want to
that's for sure.
No.
you want to hit them with something
All right.
big because they
All
charge.
right, Gunslinger,
Let's
serve
do
us
this.
up, and you can load your graphics.
Graphics should be up. Does anybody not see them?
Don't see.
Everybody sees them, or they don't?
I don't.
Don't.
Negative.
I do not right-click send all.
Same. Yeah,
That's better.
See.
So are
I
all the
don't-
graphics up, or are I gonna go one at a time?
I don't want to join this thing here. I can see Dartmoor, so I'll stay away. Do you know what Dartmoor is?
Wait a minute there, Warbeck. So do I have to? I'm gonna guess I have it
We see them
for
all.
every single
We
one of
see
these.
them
Oh,
all.
perfect.
We
Yeah,
see them
we
all,
got it.
Gunslinger.
All right, here we go. So I'm not going to bore you guys with the situation. You already know what it is. Enemy, in Objective Hawk, we have 1 enemy light infantry platoon defending a minefield. Between Hawk to Eagle, we have 1 to 2 tank platoons dispersed in between, and then we have 1 to 2 possibly in reserve, making a full tank company. For friendly, we have our friendly neighborhood recce company, consisting of 3 light infantry units: Charlie 1, Charlie 2, and Charlie 3. 2 engineer call signs, Charlie 4 and Charlie 5, and then we have 2 mortars. So on the right hand side, you guys will see in phase 1, we'll move as a group to Charlie 3 Alpha, and then on order, Charlie 1 and Charlie 2 will push their axes. They'll move to phase line Iron. Once they're set at Iron, which will be halfway through the objective, Charlie 4 and 5 will begin their breaching of lane north. And that will be the priority for this, getting their lanes breached. Charlie 3 will stay in a support position unless they're needed, at which time they'll move down to support any call signs that need any assistance or take casualties. Going to have smoke laid on all along phase line Iron. So as the attack goes in for sectors 1 and 3, you guys are covered. Once we have the breach established and objective Hawk is clear, Charlie 1 is going to establish itself at a screen facing southeast, direction southwest on phase line Silver while we bring B Company in. Charlie 2 will consolidate inside sectors 2 and 4. Charlie 3 will consolidate inside sectors 1 and 3. And the engineers, once they're done in the northern lane, if we need them, we can push them to the south lane if we need 2 breaches, which I doubt. That will bring us to the end of phase 1. Anybody have any questions on phase 1? Great. Phase 2, Bravo 1 and 2 will occupy their battle positions respectively after coming through the breach. As you guys can see, the order of march through the breach is going to be 1, 2, headquarters, 3, and then 4 and 5 with mortars and CCS coming in at the last. Bravo 3 and Bravo 4 and 5 will be in reserve, and we'll begin our advance down axes Ottawa and Dartmouth. Bravo 3 will break off on my order to firebase Bravo 3 Alpha, establish and strip Objective Eagle of any Duggan infantry or any Duggan armor. Once we've identified the objective, I'll make the call on phase line Zinc if we're going to do a right flanking or a frontal assault on the objective. Once we've finished our attack, that will bring us to phase 3, which will have Bravo 1, Bravo 2, and Bravo 3 established in battle positions, as well as a Bravo 4 and 5 set inside their sectors, ready to defend against any possible counterattack that comes in from the reserve. Our end state is Objective Hawk and Objective Eagle captured, all call signs set on phase lines Bronze to reestablish the international border. CSS will be held 1 tactical bound behind the battle group as we push forward, and it'll be called up as needed. Bravo 3, your secondary task will be to fill in for 1 and 2 if they run low on ammunition in an engagement. So be ready to act as a reserve to move in and fill in for one of the platoons if they need to rearm. Admin points, watch your ammo. You have 5 ammos in your ready rack, 5 rounds. So make sure you only have 1 guy firing an engagement to get the range of the tanks, then you can all open up. As you guys all know, unless you don't know the shot cal site, it's Sabo on the top of the tiny dots, and once you get into the big bubbles, that's your Hesh scale. I suspect we're going to use more Sabo than we're going to use Hesh, but I've been wrong before. That covers service and resupply. Command and SIGs. Command will be myself, then Ops, and then Bravo 1, 2, 3, all the way down to everybody else. Does anybody have any questions on how we're going to do this?
This Charlie
Can we have
2
a
just
vote?
confirm.
All right, one at a time. Bravo 1, you good?
Bravo 1, no questions.
Bravo 2.
Yeah, this is Charlie 2. Just to verify, we're going to proceed from our staging area vicinity, checkpoints 1, 2, and 4, then maneuver along Charlie 2 axis covering sectors 1 and 2 of Objective Hawk before establishing in the vicinity of 4 and 2. Do you want us oriented towards the southeast in 2 and 4, or oriented towards the southwest?
I'll orientate towards the southwest once we clear it. The priority for both the U and Charlie 1 will be getting to phase line Iron, because that gives Charlie 4 and 5 enough space from the enemy to conduct their breach. And that's the priority for this attack, is getting 1 breaching lane up. We can clear out Hawk later, but we got to get those tanks through.
Roger. Love your pronunciation of Iron.
I'm Canadian. We have the best language. It's a fact. All right. Bravo 3, what's up? You guys good?
Yeah, Bravo 3. We're going to the position, the Charlie 3 Alpha position?
Yes, so you're going to be in a support by fire,
Roger.
and then if any of the vehicles take casualties, we'll push you.
Okay, Bravo 3, no further questions.
Bravo 4.
Bravo 4 will be following from the north behind Bravo 1 platoon. So we are in the attack from the northeast. We are in the northern area of operations.
No, you're you should have made this more clear. 4 and 5, you're gonna hold with Charlie 3 in the low ground because I don't want to lose my engineers while the shooting starts. Once 1 and 2 get to phase line iron, then that's your cue to move from the fire base and start breaching the north lane.
Okay. No, I meant for the second phase with the M113s.
Oh yeah, you'll just follow in. Well, 4 will fall in behind 1, and 5 will fall in behind 2, and it's just keeping you guys in the back. You're only in M113s, so unless we come across any dug-in infantry, which I don't suspect, we won't really need you until the end to clear Objective Eagle.
Understood.
All right, 5. Any questions?
Yeah, just want to confirm. So for Bravo 5, we are going through the Axis of Advance Dartmouth or Ottawa. Over.
You'll be going through Dartmouth.
Yeah, roger that. Out.
All right. Any other questions from the floor? All right. Only thing I really want to see is command net is only going to be used by me to keep all the platoons in line. I want to hear a lot of crosstalk between the platoon commanders. As the combat team commander, I only see my job as making sure you guys don't get ahead of yourselves and keeping you in line. So make sure all you guys platoon commanders talk to each other. I want to hear crosstalk because that's one thing that I found we haven't been doing very well on our past few missions. And watch your ammunition. Fucking, you're not paying for it, but you don't have infinite amount of it. So I don't want to have our first engagement end and have an entire platoon black on ammunition. All right, when you're ready there, Nike, you can launch.
Roger, you don't want the platoon leaders to get 5 minutes?
Okay. All right, guys, you got 5 minutes. Send me a radio check on 2.
Okay, T.
Hey, Charles, sweet.
You all good? You sure you don't want to do this?
No.
Okay, so do me a favour. Have a look at the breaching area on the ground, just before Charlie 3 Alpha written on the map, and see, is it just the ridge is pretty good, but I just want to make sure we've got a harbour area where we can lie low while I do a radio check.
6, you're loud and clear.
Okay.
See you pushing, Connor.
Well, we do have a nice defile directly north of the inn and north at the lane that we're supposed to clear.
Check over.
Right there to the east side of that arrow.
Say again, unknown call sign.
Bravo 5, ready. You're not red when you talk to us.
Bravo 5, this is Bravo 6, you're loud and clear over.
Bravo 5. No, he's not hearing you. You're not red when you send on the company frequency.
Any station command net, this is Charlie 2, radio check, over.
Charlie 2, this is Bravo, correction, this is Charlie 6,
Major.
you're loud and clear over.
Roger that. Charlie 1, Charlie 2, radio check.
Bravo 5, ready to check over.
Bravo 5, this is 6, you're loud and clear over.
Roger, out.
Okay, that was okay. So.
Bravo 1, Bravo 4, this is Bravo
So-
6, send SIDREP.
This is first platoon.
Major, Major, do you hear me now?
Roarback, you're on the wrong frequency.
Major?
No, it's Gunslinger, you're on the wrong frequency.
Okay, guys, everything good?
Bravo 4, this is Bravo 6, radio.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, so just to recap, we'll move. We are the breaching force. to breach north.
This
You can
is
see north.
Charlie 4.
We will follow as
Charlie 4,
the
this is,
last call sign.
radar check.
We'll reach
This is
the
Charlie 4, hearing you loud
wait.
and clear, and Charlie 4 is ready to roll.
We'll reach through to the checkpoint 04. Just before that are on orders. We will then go in and breach clear lane north. We'll then go into a defensive position, probably in sector 1. Await further orders. Break. Once the breach is clear, we will then move into our 113s as Charlie 5. We will follow for the assault force along route Dartmouth, and then on order, clear objective Eagle, probably, that was not clear, but probably objective Eagle, or more likely go into a defensive position to support Bravo within Bravo 2 Bravo along phase line bronze. Any questions on the general concept?
Yeah, how are we gonna do with the mine bridge practically? As I understand, we have 2 guys per squad, per vehicle.
Yeah, without looking at it, KT, I don't know. So we're going to see. I'm assuming it's going to be a slow clear. We're starting in 4. He didn't even ask me. Fucking gunslinger, Canadians. Okay, so just make sure get what you've got and see what we've got.
Call signs. This is Charlie 6-6, Charlie 1, Charlie 2, Charlie 3. Begin your movement to.
Yeah, we're not in a hurry right now.
Spread across the boundary.
Second.
Well, we're not in a hurry. I'm gonna unload and see what I got.
Yeah, I'm just going to divide the unit.
This is Charlie 2, commencing maneuver. Charlie 1, this is Charlie 2. We're going to move at a deliberate
Wiggy,
pace.
have you got enough vehicles? Have you got the second vehicle?
This is Charlie 1. We're moving along ground blue. I'm going to break
hang
off
on,
and
let
head
me look.
to 03. March formation column down the MSR.
Yeah, 2 engineers.
Can you hear me? We'll be going
That's
a little
negative.
bit
I just
slower,
have
trying to get you
3
room, so
vehicles.
we're not
I'm going to give you 5-2,
going straight
okay?
down route blue as well.
Copy.
Okay, I'll call when I clear checkpoint 01. Roger, acknowledged.
What order of march do you want?
Checkpoint 02.
Yeah, wait, KT, just 2 seconds. Normal for us would be a well. Let's go in column and be prepared to go to box.
Roger. And 5-2 is your wingman, and 5-4 and 5-3 is the Bravo section.
Correct. Normal, your SOP.
I do not have 5-2.
I'm looking for it, mate. Sorry, I'm doing 3 things at once.
6
you have it now.
4 lining up on the road behind Charlie 1. Prepared to follow along
So
the route.
we'll go up behind Charlie 4. Wrong.
Behind
Charlie 2.
Acknowledge Charlie 4, Charlie 5. We'll just wait to let Charlie 1, 2, and 3 get ahead of us, and then we'll conduct our move as a group.
So let's
Okay,
go
we're off.
to the east, follow me, and line up in column. Move now.
Wigglyf, I think it's easier you just give me 5-3.
Checkpoint 01.
Charlie, acknowledge.
I haven't given any vehicle to anybody.
Charlie 2 passing check.
Have you not got 5-3?
I mean, it's easier if Wigglyf has 5-2 and he gives me 5-3. Then I can have the AI follow me.
Okay, so you want me to give Wiggy?
Yeah,
You
KT,
good?
you have 5-3.
Thank you.
Okay, cool. I'm on the road. So order of march will be KT. You take wrong. What's your normal SOP? I get confused.
5-1, 5-2, 5-4, 5-3.
So 1, 2, 4, 3, 3, 4. Okay, I'll lead 2, 3, and 4. Wiggy, you come up the rear. So Katie, you've got the AI with 2 and 3. With box, I'll be left, front left. Is that correct, KT?
Yeah.
And Charlie 1, this is Charlie
And
2.
Wiggy,
We've got a
you will
vantage
be
point here. We're going to conduct a short halt, do a quick scan, see if
front
we can
right.
identify any enemy positions, move forward.
Copy. I have
nothing's seen at this
2
time.
Vic now. I gave 3 to
Acknowledge
KT.
Charlie 1. Let me know.
Yeah, so you two
Because
are
of the
in
AI
Alpha
system.
section.
We'll move 4 and 5 up.
Roger, we're passing checkpoint 2.
Okay, Roger. So 1, 2, and then
Charlie 6
3,
acknowledge.
4.
Charlie 4, Charlie 5
Yeah.
again, move to checkpoint 2.
Roger.
So I can have the stupid AI following me instead.
Starting movement to checkpoint 2.
Wait, while we're moving to checkpoint 2, what out?
5 acknowledged, move to checkpoint 2 out.
So they should put me, short and sweet, should put me behind you in column, to your left in line, and behind you in box.
Correct. So I'm always on the left. Okay, you guys ready to move?
Yep.
2 ready.
Bravo section ready.
Move now. Move to 0-1. We'll wait in 0-1.
This is Charlie 2, passing checkpoint 2.
6 acknowledge.
This is Charlie 1. We are at checkpoint 02 Alpha, going off road to checkpoint 3. We'll report when set.
This is Charlie 3, getting to checkpoint 1.
3,
Charlie.
this is 4. I'm letting you pass and then follow the route down to checkpoint 2.
3 copies, ready to move. We're moving now.
Charlie 3, this is Charlie 6-6. Just to expedite your movement, we need you set at Charlie 3 Alpha before Charlie 1 and Charlie 2 begin their attack.
Of course, as we'll stop at 0-1. Just go in all-round
Charlie 3
defense.
acknowledge.
Wiggy, you just take the rear. Just orientate yourself rear. I'll rotate this for front.
2 copy.
And Charlie 2, just be advised, during the attack you'll have priority of fire from our mortars.
5, this is 4. Can I pass in front of you? 5, roger. Go ahead, out.
2 with rear security.
Yeah, we got 5. We got 4 just passing in front of us. We'll let them go.
And I'll call sign, just be advised, the Sergeant Major's canteen will be set up at checkpoint 2.
6, Charlie 1. Set checkpoint 03.
Charlie 1, hold on. Hold position until Charlie 3 can get into their support by fire position.
And off they go into the wild, wild yonder. Lost again, son of a bitch.
Wiggy, keep an eye on the east,
6,
will you?
this is 4.
I don't
Passing
trust Nike.
checkpoint 2 now.
Is Nike up for?
6, Charlie 3, we're moving past 2,
Yeah,
heading
I've been
straight
changing
to
from
checkpoint
rear
4.
security to left security.
Okay, cancel that. Then.
Charlie,
No, it's
6
not. It's all AI, isn't it?
Charlie 4, Charlie
My
5,
fault.
once Charlie 3 is set, RV with me in the low ground behind their
I
support fire
recommend I
position.
stay left security on all of our
Yeah,
halls.
cancel that, Roger. Ignore my orders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that keeps the AI from going back to back with 4.
Okay, first contact, wet out.
4, this is 5. We'll place our assembly area roughly at grid 566 277.
Charlie 4, wrong, Charlie 5, roger, grid 566 277, went out.
Roger, guys, we will be moving to grid 566 277. I say again, moving to 566
to enable
277.
you to move to Charlie 3
wait.
Alpha.
Okay, prepare to move. We'll go to 02 and then 02 Alpha.
Charlie 6, this is Charlie 2. It's got a minefield.
4.
Vicinity our position, marking on map now.
Wrong, incorrect. Incorrect. We will go to 02 and then go directly south, just behind Charlie 2 for wet out.
Charlie 2, this is Charlie 6, acknowledge. Once that minefield is marked, shift right, and you can follow in behind Charlie 1 on the attack,
Okay,
and then
prepare to move.
shift your forces to the north.
Already.
2 ready.
Roger, we're as right as we're possibly going to get. We're right up on the minefield.
Charlie 2, acknowledge, mark it, and then make your move and fall in behind Charlie 1.
I think we can still bypass Charlie 3. We'll just maneuver in a deliberate manner.
Charlie 6-6, acknowledge. Charlie 3, send Sidrip when you're set.
A 2-4 and 2-3, go ahead and push to my right. I'll be the furthest left element.
6 Charlie 3, I've lost control of all my vehicles entirely. I'm going to have to over command to Major Duck.
Charlie 6-6, acknowledge. Duck, let me know.
Out in the desert having some fun.
Charlie 4, Charlie 5, I will set in harbour area grid 570277, 570277 now.
Charlie 1, Charlie 6-6, how's the terrain looking from your perspective at this time?
Can't see a whole lot. See treetops. We're on the high ground, but not a lot of fidelity on the low ground. We're conducting a survivability move to the north, about 300 meters over.
Of course, as update, there is a minefield marked on map. You should see literally just forward and to the east of our position where we're going to hold. We will hold until Charlie 2-4 and 04 gets in a good position oversight of the objective. Out.
Two.
4. Hello, boys and girls. Are you having fun?
Okay, cool signs. Go firm. Go into all-round defence phase. Let's spread 200 metres between vehicles. 200 metres in a box formation, looking outwards. So that is, I will look forward. Wiggy, your team will look to the rear and to the right. Is that correct, over?
No, Kings.
Wigglyf has left security.
Left. Sorry, left.
Major?
KT, you will look rear, right.
Roger. If we adopt this as standard, then you just have to give the order to go into 360.
To see if we can observe forward of Charlie 3 Alpha.
Let's make sure there's 200 metres between vehicles. I don't want RT coming in.
Six Charlie 5, set in position, harbour area, out.
KT, are you to my left?
I'm on your right.
Yeah, you are. Watch. Okay.
Charlie 6, Charlie 1.
Wigglyf is left.
Charlie 6, extend.
Yeah,
Okay,
Roger.
nice.
Just watch. You're right close to that minefield, so just be careful.
Copy, seen. Seeing if I can get a visual on the mines.
Charlie 3 is currently a bit tangled up.
Yeah, that's not the minefield we need to breach, so I'm not really interested. You might want to see what's further east, though, if you've got a look. See.
Copy. I have eyes into the D file that's coming into this position. That's why I chose here.
Roger that. Contact. I can hear machine gun word out.
Radio check. Over.
Loud and clear. 6-6.
It almost looks like Afghanistan.
6-6. Do you want me to go to that battle position just south of me?
That is affirmative.
Roger. We'll go down there slowly.
What the hell has happened with these guys?
Yeah, I'm looking east as well. I
Charlie
can't
3
see
Charlie
much
2. What exactly are you engaging right now? Over.
in the realms of movement at all. Okay, let's just talk through the sequence and ConOps of doing the breach. We're going to do a pause and rejoin.
A first of 3.
You think so?
Yeah, that's my bet. 3 pause rejoins today.
Well,
and 6 is Charlie 2. Got a fire.
just
Got a
done well.
fire mission for you momentarily.
So we'll talk through sequencing.
6-6. Roger that.
Once we get the order, we will go through forward.
Yep, Roger. Maybe an issue with Charlie 3-1 in its current vicinity. They'll need to pull back.
So we'll go in bounds. Wiggy, you provide overwatch for me and KT, please.
Ja,
Once you're clear.
Er det den, jeg kan tale med dig på, den her?
Charlie 2, Charlie 1.
Hvad siger du?
Once we're clear,
Charlie 2.
myself and KT will go in, dismount,
No, that's
and we will do
Charlie
the
3.
clear with you providing overwatch,
I'm gonna
dismounted.
move into Charlie 3-1's position on map.
Wiggy, looking
Be
obviously
advised,
east
there's a,
and looking to the
infantry
mountains.
FO team located vicinity.
Copy, understand.
Kan du ikke,
Well,
kan du
I'll
ikke
give you it as soon as it goes
i
back
køretøjet,
onto.
Jesus Christ, get off the fucking net.
Provide overwatch east. Covering your clear.
til at trykke V
Hey,
for at
Robeck,
snakke med
you're
dig.
on the company net.
Ja, det har jeg også.
Do you intend on clearing the minefield from west to east or east to west?
No, we're going to go in from the south, go south as per the C2 access. We'll pick an easy coverable position if we can get a defile, and then we'll clear it from the west to the east rather than the east to the west, if that's all clear. KT, questions?
Will your infantry team be the guide team? Because if I remember correctly, when you're breaching, you're very slow on adjustments. So we need to set a path, and then now you just need to try to stay on your flank. Because 4 guys online, I think we have to do 2 bridges until a vehicle can pass through.
Last time as well. I've never,
Yeah, that's a good
ever
point.
once in all the years heard Chris getting angry. So I think it's a technical thing.
So,
I'll unpause it.
wait one.
6 cent.
So what we'll do is I will guide and breach to the right. KT, you will go to my left. Make sense?
Yeah, makes sense. I think.
Okay. Questions?
Yeah, we need to be prepared to bring in Wigglyf and my AI as well, so we can make a big breach at the same time.
The question is, your AI should follow up, so it's...
Okay, so we'll be three teams.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And Wiggy providing overwatch all the time. I don't want him doing the breach. I want him engaging anything that's through, and then putting in fire mission requests if we need to. Over.
Roger.
6, wait 1.
Wiggy, clear? Okay, good. So, to confirm...
And cancel that, we've got 3-2 moving forward to engage.
To confirm, call up. We'll go south along C2 access. We'll come into position. We'll dismount. Wiggy will cover. I will then do the right-hand side of the breach. KT will be to my left. We'll cover the breach. We'll then go firm, and get the tanks across. Any questions?
-2.
Negative.
Roger.
Charlie 1 boots on the ground, moving to the river, vicinity Charlie 3-1's position.
Are you both monitoring the net? The command
Yeah.
net?
It's affirm.
Good. I won't repeat what's going on.
6-6, Charlie 3-1.
6-6.
Ooh, this is gonna be interesting, but slow.
Mines in front of him, so we've found the minefield. All the way up in the dunes.
Charlie 6-6, acknowledge, have him push right, shift your fire base right. We have mines there, but we're going to try and breach a bit closer to the known minefield.
So what we are doing is manual breaching from minefield that is about 400 meters maybe in depth, 300 maybe. So that's gonna take a while, and as I know the AI, it will not be a clean breach, so it's gonna be really interesting.
Charlie 2, Charlie 6-6, be advised, I don't think you're going to be able to attack on your axis with those mines
Careful,
there
Short and
without
Sweet,
risking
there's
losing some of your call
minefield
signs.
ahead of you.
I suggest you shift behind
you
Charlie
move it.
1, and then once you guys get onto the low ground, you can shift your attack north.
Charlie 6 is
Fucking
Charlie
AI,
2.
sorry.
I've got identified mines. Break. We'll be fine with the axis as long as Charlie 3 basically pushes to their west to enable us access to Charlie 2.
I really love how
Charlie,
they just mark a minefield generic without actually defining what it is.
One or two of your vehicles further to your west. Good fire, keep it coming down. Charlie 2, make expedite movement to get in behind this fire base so you can begin your attack.
Roger that.
This is 1-1. We're taking fire here. This is 3-1. We're taking fire here.
Charlie 4, Charlie 5, once the attack begins, I want you guys to move up in behind my position. So as soon as we can, as soon as sectors 1 and 2 are secure, sectors 1 and 3 are secure, we can begin that breach.
Charlie 6, Charlie 1. Contact out.
So what's happening right now is that 2 platoons are attacking 1 of 3. And when that area is clear, we will
guys,
move
you heard
in
that. Charlie
and then
6-6
shoot.
wants us to move, so we'll move in box formation tight, just up where you can see the Charlie 3 area, Charlie 3 written on the map. We'll
Charlie
just
2, I need
move
you to
there.
expedite your movement and get in
Questions?
the objective now, over.
-2.
Or negative.
Prepare to move.
It's Charlie 2. We're moving.
Move
Charlie
speed 2.
Good message. Slow your rate of advance so we can get Charlie 2 in line with you and keep symmetry for this objective sweep.
Yeah, Roger, we're not moving.
Moving now.
2.
4. Bum ba bum 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 ba bum 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 ba ba bum ba ba.
Charlie 3, this is Charlie 2. We're going to be passing in front of your Charlie 3-2 element. Yeah, we got to go through that axis. So please hold fire.
Charlie 2, let me know as soon as you're in line with Charlie 1. You guys can begin your push to phase line iron.
Let's go firm. Box, please, here.
2.
Orientated.
4.
Orientated direction 12 o'clock my access, so southeast.
Charlie 1, this is Charlie 2. We're online with you for my lead element. Let me get the rest of my guys online. I'll let you know when we're good to move.
Guys, I don't like this. Let's move forward a bit. Wait. We are too exposed here.
1,
Let's
this
move
is 2. We're online. We're going to proceed forward at a slow
to
speed
the
in a line
west,
formation. Charlie
about
3,
400
this is
meters.
Charlie 2. Make sure you're identifying targets.
Move now.
We're going through the Charlie 2 axis of advance.
Can we have a pulse rejoin Connor's crest?
Roger.
All 4 signs, doing a pause and rejoin in 10 seconds. Out.
Okay, let's go firm here.
6 is 4. We are on
Down in
position
the
to
defile.
your left.
6 acknowledge.
And here is 2 out of 3.
Roger. Once we get in, just maneuver so we're in the just in the low ground. I don't like the position from the left.
Once we get back in.
So if you're wondering why am I saying 2 out of 3, is because
Position from the left is
I bet that we will do 3 pause and rejoins today.
Awesome, thanks.
And now we're our number 2 already.
To expose that.
Engineers once they start their breach.
So you heard that smoke. Once we start the breach, the breach, as K2 will know, is all about timing. That smoke needs to get in, and we need to get in when that smoke's in for us to dismount and then start the breach, and that can get very confusing. And if there's a minefield, it's going to be covered by fire, so we should expect to be attacked. So Wiggly, we need to look at the map as soon as we start and look for likely firing positions.
Yeah,
Make
whatever you want
sense?
to do, man. Your call. Whatever gives
Copy.
you the best support.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
The biggest issue we will have is finding the 0 line, the start line, so we don't start breaching too early and wasting time.
You're right, because it's going to take forever. So let's make that a priority for us, KT. We find the start line with our guys, and we'll go slow with the vehicles until we do find that start line.
Yep.
Makes sense?
with us doing
Makes sense.
breach?
Looks like there's a small rise between section 1 and 3 in objective Hawk.
We're taking fire here. This is 1-1. We're taking fire here. This is 3-1. We're taking fire here.
Just in between 1 and 3. Yeah, I see. There's 2 like high ground, right along the center line.
There's 2 there, and there's 1 in the A of axis, for Charlie 2 axis.
We're taking fire
It is a little bit higher. That might be a better cover position from there.
Yeah, I like the Charlie 2 access better, I think.
Copy. If I don't have good viz there, I'll go down in between 1 and 3.
Okay, roger that. KT will use that Charlie 2 access where Charlie 2-3 is going through now.
See
on the map.
A from.
This is 2-1. Contact. Group. East. This is 1-4. We're taking fire here. This is 1-3. We're taking fire here.
Is there anyone that has control of Charlie 3-2? Please give it to Con.
That's it.
Charlie 4, this is Charlie 5.
This is 4 sent.
For Charlie 5, just confirm your intent is to clear the northern breach with me, over?
Charlie 4 will do northern breach. We are in position to follow up directly behind Charlie 2 and conduct breach once they cleared the area.
Charlie 5, roger. I am be prepared to task to support that. Let me know if you need support quickly, over.
Understood. My advice would be follow up to my current position to overwatch the area behind us once we conduct breach operations.
Charlie 5, negative. I do not want to be bunched for artillery. However, I will move forward once you start clearing in order to be prepared to do that. Break. I will have 2 call signs available first and another 2 for overwatch. Break. Should you require me, please let me know soonest, and I will request further smoke out.
Understood.
And 6, this is 2. We got contact with about a platoon of infantry. We're engaging now. No issues at this time.
6 acknowledge.
Okay, guys, you got all that. 4's going to try and clear first, and if he does that, that's good. But as you heard me say, I will move forward once he starts to clear. I'll get to position that, and Wiggy, you will go to that position you identified. Me and KT will move into the Charlie 2 access and hold about 200 meters prior to him. So we'll let him go forward. If he has casualties, we will then take over. Questions?
-2.
For suggestion, when we move into the C2 axis hideout, I suggest that you move forward and link up with Greenie, so you have eyes on how the minefield looks and where we need to start breaching if we need to take over.
Good question. Acknowledged. We'll do that. Out.
Recommend survivability move.
We'll do. Let's move to the right 400 meters.
Charlie 166.
Or moving.
When you're ready. Hey, are we good to clear? Start clearing? Oh yeah, Charlie 2, Charlie 1. You're good to start your clear to the objective to phase line iron.
Sean, this is 4 troop here.
Charlie 3, Charlie 6.
Got advice from my engineer sergeant that we would need both troops to cover the width of one breach. So probably it would be good to follow behind us, keep like 200 to 300 meter distance, dismount and go to our left and support the breaching.
Charlie 5, you clarify you want me to support the left. You will be the guide to the right. I will support the left breach. Over.
That's correct. I will position my engineers to the southern black line, and then you can line up to our left.
Charlie 5, Roger. I will wait until smoke starts coming forward, until I see you move.
Smoke won't be coming.
Behind you. Break. I still intend to move an overwatch position to engage anything that comes forward. Therefore, I will only move 2 call signs into the Charlie 2 access break. Once there, I will await order. I will then clear the left-hand guideline out.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. Did you hear that?
Yes, sir. He was on our channel.
Okay. Oh, was he? Okay.
Yes, he was.
My apologies. So basically, when they move, we'll come behind them. We're clearing the left, KT, left. Wiggy, orders still stand. You'll go into the watch position, and then we'll go from there. Questions?
No questions. I do have eyes on enemy dismount contact distant.
Enemies in building.
You want me to open fire on him?
Yeah, clear them.
To the south of us. Out.
Let me know where they are.
No, he's very distant.
Charlie 6, Charlie 5, wrong. 6, Charlie 5, contact, word out.
Matter of fact, I can't see him. The AI's on him. That's how distant he is.
You know whereabouts?
He's going to be southeast my location. About 12 o'clock from you. There's friendly forces moving in on him now. I'd say to disregard.
6 Charlie 5, one of my call signs engaged dismounted infantry southeast at extreme range, but friendly forces have now engaged him. Disregard out.
Charlie 6-6 acknowledged. Make sure you have your forces in good terrain. I can lose infantry to naked out infantry. I can't lose engineers to infantry. I need to make that breach.
Charlie 5, acknowledge all that.
Friendly forces have disposed of that enemy.
Charlie 3, this is Charlie 6-6. Don't push too close to Charlie 2. I want you at least 100 meters back in reserve in case they start losing call signs.
One, I believe on the map that contact was around the 1 in Objective Hawk.
And holding a line here.
Second, 4.
I believe that contact was around the number 1 in Objective Hawk.
Yeah, roger that. I'd guess another 2 minutes before we go. What up?
6, this is 2. Still have destroyed 1 enemy squad as well as 2 enemy trucks. Continuing to bounce.
Charlie 6 acknowledge. That makes my body count about 1/4 of the platoon so far. Keep pushing forward.
6-1.
6 end.
And Roger, engage destroyed 2 times enemy fire teams.
Is that us?
6 acknowledge. All right.
Yeah.
I would say more about 5 to 10 minutes before we'd start breaching.
I'd say we'd go in about a minute.
Then we won't have the smoke.
No, that's exactly right. That's what I'm thinking.
Because they are picking up the mortars timing now with the C-Ops truck. Because
Yeah,
the mortars is out of range.
Seen. Fuck.
I think that truck is dead now.
I think that thing says the enemy forces are fleeing the area, means we can go.
Maybe.
6-5. Over.
6 send.
Charlie 6, Charlie 5 over.
Charlie 6 send. Charlie 6 send.
Charlie 6, Charlie 6, Charlie 5.
Hey, he's acknowledging you.
Charlie 5, this is Charlie 6. Send your message.
Can you go?
1, this is 2. We're at baseline iron, holding in position.
KT, you might have got promoted.
2 acknowledged. Confirm you hear my radio message over.
Looks like... Did he drop or did he just move?
I think he timed out in TeamSpeak.
Charlie 2, this is Charlie 6, message over.
Both Hedge, Team Foil, and Ascension Suite drop at the same time.
With my comms. All call signs, Charlie 6-6. One of the call signs is wiped at the enemy CP. We believe at the time they're fleeing. Charlie 1, Charlie 2, continue your sweep to clear sectors 2 and 4. Charlie 5, begin your move now to create a north lane breach.
Charlie 5's copies.
Beginning movement.
Charlie 4, Charlie 5, is it still your intent to create the first breach, Charlie 4 over?
Charlie 2, Charlie 3, you have enemy troops in the house to your right. Watch out, we are engaging them. We've killed one RPG gunner, but there might be more out.
Okay, I'm moving out with my 2 call signs, waiting for 5-1 to get back online.
Located that vicinity. Not having any
I'll still
spotting for my gunner, but we'll
Yeah, do it.
bound forward. Thanks.
Moving forward.
My intent is to locate the minefield itself before we start doing anything off the breach.
Copy.
IDF. Stop. Charlie lost one vehicle. Charlie 2 lost one vehicle. We're getting artillery.
Six, this is 2. We've lost one vehicle. I'll get a status. We're doing a displacement right now.
Charlie 6-6, acknowledge all call signs. Push forward, push forward.
5-4, following behind you to provide overwatch for your breaching operation.
5 copies out. Taking IDF down here.
Have you seen? Two's in position for overwatch.
Roger. I observed the mines.
Sorry, was that question to me?
No, I have observed mines.
Copy.
Dismounting first team.
With the IDF in the area, my intent is to stay mounted, just in case I have to pull out under IDF and walk over your dead bodies.
That's a good call.
We're taking fire here. This is 2-3. We're taking fire here.
Charlie 5.
Charlie 5, son.
Charlie 6-6, send breach status.
From Charlie 5, just initiated the start line at Charlie 5-4 dismount. Are starting to breach with one team, bring up a second team, and over.
Charlie 6 acknowledged. Once you have your breach is confirmed, just mark it on the map and place vehicles at the beginning and end, because I have a feeling we're going to have a hard time seeing those markers in the tall grass.
Charlie 5, affirm.
Charlie 1, Charlie 2. Objective Hawk from SIGINT has been cleared of enemy. Finish the sweep of your sectors, and then Charlie 1 set up along a screen on phase line Silver. Charlie 2, dig in at Sector 4, and Charlie 3, dig in at Sector 3. Charlie 4, Charlie 6-6, push south, begin breach of breach south.
This is Charlie 4. We are to push south and conduct southern breach.
Charlie 6-6, acknowledge.
I'm observing IDF far south.
Roger.
Charlie 2, Charlie 3, things are tasking. I have a feeling they have this objective zeroed. I want Charlie 2, you will screen phase line Silver south of phase line Iron. Charlie 1, you will screen phase line Silver north of phase line Iron. Charlie 3, move into reserve position on the southwestern edge of Objective Hawk.
This is 2, roger.
Force to be advised, I do have some limited visibility to your units, but good visibility to the northeast.
Roger. As I have no comms, where is 5-1 even? Okay, he's dismounting.
Yeah, I believe he's in chat. I can update him in chat if you want.
All call signs, this is Charlie 6-6, consulted at SIDREP. First breach has begun. Charlie 4 is moving the next breach. All their forces continue to move to your screen positions or reserve positions. I will give you an update and hand out vehicles once B Squadron makes their move to their assembly area.
To the 6, acknowledged. Could use a medic and repair on our line once able.
Charlie 6-6, that's a negative. He's gonna. CSS priority will be to B Squadron once they arrive in the AO. We currently don't have a CSS equipment with us. You have to put him down like the horse he is. Over.
This is 1-4. We're taking fire here.
All call signs. B Squadron has arrived in our sectors. Once your troops are at their position, let me know, and I'll start heading up the vehicles.
And the B company is available.
I have sent a thin green line, that's the start line.
Charlie 1.
6 N.
Copy, senior line.
6-6, say again.
Contact out.
Call sign 6-6. B Squadron elements have been handed over to the platoon leaders. You can disseminate it and then begin the move with your B Squadron elements to just short of phase line iron for the breaches to be finished.
This is 2, Roger.
6-6, Charlie 5. Charlie 5 breached 100 meters with one lane. Still no end on the minefield, and over.
6-6, acknowledge.
Or this is 2. Looks like South Breach is taking fire. You may be
6,
next.
this is 4.
Same.
Enemy artillery on the breaching area.
6-6, acknowledge. 1, Charlie 2, I believe there has to be an enemy boot team located somewhere within this area. Let's try, or 4 to phase line silver, try and get your eyes out and identify them. However, don't push past phase line silver yet.
This is 1, Roger. Hey, can I acknowledge across silver?
Yeah, dismounts are clear to move across silver.
6, this is 4. Status, no cash, 1 injured, 1 vehicle damaged. We continue the mission.
6 is acknowledged, good work.
At last.
Welcome back.
Hey, you're back.
Well done.
Short sweep. My estimate is that we only need 3 teams to sweep in a line to get a vehicle over.
Roger, I'm just to the left of you. Am I come too far left?
I think you are. It's hard to see. Yeah, you're too far left. You need to halfway overlap the blue line.
Right,
yeah.
Closing now.
Alright, we're going to pause and rejoin there, gentlemen.
And 1, Roger.
And that's the third pause and rejoin.
Yeah. You're right.
And 1 pause and rejoin in TeamSpeak.
Oh, fuck. I have no idea why that took so long.
I think it was some local shit because you, Hedgehog, and who else? There was Hedgehog, Tinfoil H, and Sweet dropped at the same time.
I think maybe the Irish are. So yeah.
Yeah, it could be a UK thing, UK server. That's probably why my, I had to reload my TeamSpeak today. It just disappeared. So I will come. I've started. Do I continue to go or do I come back? I think I'll come back.
I come back, or else there will be a gap.
Yeah, no, got it.
Also, short and sweet. South Breach is taking already fire. I believe you may be next.
I would suggest it's absolutely essential that it is going to be us next.
My Overwatch, I elected to remain mounted in case I have to run due to IDF. That way I'll still have live engineers in case you guys get plastered.
Yeah, good idea. Just keep 200 meters away, basically.
Yeah, actions on contact. If we get artillery in the breach, we will stop the breach and just lay down and get low.
Correct. Just literally stay down and just wait out. You
Yeah.
can't move.
Okay, Bravo 1's moving south. I'll hold them a few hundred meters north until that breach is open. Roger.
We're taking fire here. We're taking fire here.
I believe they may still be having contact on the in sector 2.
That's what I can hear. We can just stay. We should just keep an eye out on anything that's coming from those buildings, or anything that's coming directly in front of us.
Yeah, short sweet, you didn't hear it before, but 6 want us to mark the end and the start of the breach with a vehicle. Because because the grass is really removing the blue lines.
Yeah, roger that. Okay.
So I have brought up 5-4 to be the end marker, and I'm gonna send over 5-3 to be the start marker.
Makes sense. I'll keep mine still out as reserve, just behind in the trees.
Yep.
Okay, I'm now just about literally finished coming back. I'm going to move to your left.
Charlie 5, this is Charlie 6, send a breach data.
We're taking fire here.
Charlie 2, this is Charlie 6. We have identified an enemy tank. Stand by. Enemy tank, grid coordinates 5, 6, 7, 4, break. 2, 4, 9er, 9er, break. 1, T-62 in a battle position. Over.
Charlie 6-6, acknowledge. Don't push any further south. I don't want to risk your infantry. Define as you can, but I don't want anybody killed by that fucking tank yet. Over.
Charlie 6-6, Charlie 5.
Charlie 6-6, send.
From Charlie 5 with one section breach the end of minefield. It's 20 meters in depth. Starting to widen the minefield. Will report when ready to receive vehicles and over.
Charlie 6-6, acknowledge. Will it be possible that once you have your breach open, just to move one vehicle to the other side to mark entrance?
Affirm, that is planned, and also information done. The vehicle will stand on the lane's left side when you're coming towards the lane. So keep right of the vehicle standing there and you will hit the lane over.
Charlie 6-6, acknowledge. Charlie 1, Charlie 2, acknowledge last from Charlie 5.
KT, you now going to continue to lead?
At least for now. Let me finish the breach and you can take back over. So we don't get any more confusion.
All Bravo elements, push to phase line iron. I say again, push to phase line iron.
Charlie 5, this is Charlie 2, over.
Okay, I have found the end of minefield.
Charlie 5, say again, over.
Roger. Let me change. Break. Charlie 4, this is Charlie 2, over.
4. 2 send.
And Roger, I'm pushing Bravo 2 towards the vicinity of baseline iron break. We're looking at moving south so we can maneuver along Dartmoor. Is the south?
So how far are you clearing past the minefield, KT?
There's a
20 meters. I just stopped.
breach.
I'm
I just
gonna.
want to make sure that
We'll
I'm
probably need
clearing
another
enough
10 minutes
to
to have it open.
your lane. I'm not quite certain that they're
Okay,
clearing
Roger.
correctly.
Okay, I'm path with one team and scouting forward, and I have no more contact of mine.
Gold, not baseline iron.
That's not wide enough, is it?
We will see when my second team is through, because they could be.
Yeah, it could be, yeah.
This is 1-1. We're taking fire here. Roger.
Charlie 1, this is Charlie 6-6. Just confirm what you're engaging at this time, over.
So we got looks like one remnant of that HMG team.
I'm bringing over my 5-2 now.
Charlie acknowledged.
Short and sweet. Question: Bravo 5 is still back in the
Charlie
assembly
elements,
area.
let's
Everything else
not
is
push
moved up.
further.
Hold on.
Further southwest.
You want me to move that
Holding
unit
your
up?
turn area
Yeah,
now.
I'll move it now.
Off of any infantry around there.
Don't worry, I'll move it.
Charlie 2, this is Charlie 6-6. Have you defined any more enemy tanks in the area of that T-62?
This is Charlie 2 negative. Believe that was the tank that has been engaging Charlie 1. Based on the
I'm moving it
rounds
now.
coming out of it and the smoke being kicked up.
Copy.
Over.
Charlie acknowledged.
KT, you good?
I'm good. I actually think we can get a tank through.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just tell him.
This is 1-4. We're taking fire here.
6, Charlie 5.
6 then.
Charlie 5, we have cleared one narrow lane of the break. You will see, as course lines will see, a vehicle as they come on to their left brake. They are to remain as close to that vehicle on the right of that vehicle. I say again, on the right of that vehicle, and not deviate from the narrow breach of it.
Charlie 6-6 acknowledge.
Charlie 5, further to my last, I'm clearing an extra lane, but that will not be ready for another 5 mics. I suggest you can now move your leading call signs forward.
Charlie 6-6 acknowledge all call signs. Notionally switch to B Squadron net. Bravo 1, Bravo 2, begin your move rapidly through breach lane 1 to the north. Conduct movement now.
Hey, this is 1-1 for message for 5.
Bravo 5, send over.
Hey, can you mark on the map like a precise lane so I could just plot a waypoint?
This is 1-3. We're taking fire here.
That's not going to be safe enough.
Bravo 5, negative. You're going to have visibility. The line is really thin. So look at the vehicle, come through one by one, and you should be okay. Out.
1 out. Bravo 1, this is Bravo 2. We'll follow you through. Alright, I'm in. And Charlie 6, this is Charlie 2. Identified enemy field. Correction, forward observer team, break. Fire mission requested via text. Over.
Good job, KT.
Do you want to start making a second breach on the right?
Yeah, do that. My breach on the left is looking quite good as well. So just make it start doing something. Just keep the vehicle there. Wiggs, where are you? You're at
Still
the
in
end.
Overwatch position.
Okay, cool. Just keep on that Overwatch. Let the tanks come through.
Copy. I'm standing by to watch the fireworks when they stray off the path.
Roger, good call, KT. If you guys can join mine, that would help matters.
I was thinking doing a second bridge. You always want to have 2 bridges through a minefield.
Yeah, true. It's okay. Crack on.
Bravo call signs, this is Bridge Commander, wrong. Charlie call signs, Bridge Commander. I'm getting confused. Bravo call signs, this is Charlie 5, Bridge Commander. Move your vehicles close one by one. Keep my lead vehicle to your left as you come through, and do not go past speed 1. Over.
This is 1-1, Roger. Moving to you now. Moving through breach lane.
And 1, this is 2. We're going to be following exactly in your track, Francis. Break. Just advise, obviously, if we're veering off. Over.
Bravo 2, Bravo 6, just be advised, when you move to your battle position, just be wary of that T-62. I don't want you to lose any tanks forward on our star line. Over.
Roger. Is it possible to get some indirect fire after we cross, start reaching baseline Silver?
Charlie 6, correction, Bravo 6-6, acknowledged. I'm going to try and get those mortars up soonest to start giving you indirect.
Okay, Roger. Yeah, definitely recommend that. They're dug in pretty well.
Okay, initiating a second breach at this time.
Yeah, well done, KT.
Bravo 3, this is Bravo 6-6. Make sure you're moving close behind us to get through this breach as fast as possible, so we can get our CSS through.
Bravo 3 moving out.
Bravo 2-1, this is Bravo, Charlie 5, move, out.
You're not transmitting on that. He was talking in here.
Sorry. Too late now anyway, he's gone. They're bunching up slightly as they come in, but that's not too bad.
Could be worse.
Driver discipline there.
Bravo 6, this is Bravo 4. We are currently in position right behind the ES3, waiting to cross the breach on your order.
Bravo 6-6, acknowledged. As soon as Bravo 3 is through,
So
right
this
on,
is actually fun for me, because this is what I do in real life.
Positions behind the battle positions.
Understood.
Breaching
Bravo 4,
mines.
Bravo 3.
As soon as we clear this,
Bravo
guys,
3 is,
we'll get into
breaching out.
Bravo 5, and then we'll move forward.
2.
4.
So 5-2, that's you, Wiggy, right? No, it's KT.
No, 2 is Wiglif. 3 and 4 is KT. I have 2.
KT, you should have 3 and 4 as well.
Breach Commander, this is Bravo 4.
Roger.
Bravo 6 on over. Charlie 6 on over.
This is Bravo 4, moving in now from the northeast in the M113s. My intent is to park one AI-controlled vehicle close to the breach, and then let all the vehicles follow in manual control.
Charlie 6, Roger, you should see as you approach a vehicle on your left, you are to keep right of that vehicle, and that is the breach. Over.
This is Bravo 4, we keep to the right of the vehicle.
Slow pace, speed 1, out.
6, 3.
Freak, reload your AP. It's, you always get one more round in there. It's this weird thing.
All call signs 6-6. Just be advised, we have artillery up for mortars. They're going to engage that FU team and then move and engage the tank in depth. Someone is also hot micing.
And 6, this is 2. Be advised, we've refined that coordinate break. The FO team is co-located with that T-62, so if you hit that, you'll hit both targets.
Wiggy, do me a favour.
Charlie, it's Charlie 6-6 acknowledged. Round
Move
ETA 20.
Can you move all the vehicles? If I give you back all the vehicles, can you move them?
6-10.
That's firm.
Do you want me to go to Bravo 3 Alpha, or do you want me to stay at the breach?
Bravo 3, I want you to push through and fall in.
Too late, wait on.
In between, but behind Bravo 1 and Bravo 2, you're going to be our reserve.
KT?
You'll move to
Yep.
Bravo 3 Alpha on order.
Start moving your vehicles below me, Wiggy.
Roger.
Start moving your vehicles in column, please, into the breach area.
We're in Bravo now.
We're in Bravo now.
6, this is 2.
Roger.
That was a direct hit.
Bravo waiting for you to move.
All right to move.
Let me know when you're ready.
2's ready.
4 ready.
Move assault in column, please. Move now.
2 moving.
4 moving.
Bravo 1, Bravo 2, let me know when you guys are on your battle position. All call signs, check your fire. We have someone emptying their scout.
Breach commander is at Bravo 4.
Charlie 6, go ahead over.
This is Bravo 4. Last vehicle passing the breach now. Bravo 4 is clear.
Charlie 6, roger, good work, out.
Okay, guys, we're going to go straight into the breach.
6, this is 2. BDA of fire mission break.
Hey, firm.
Team destroyed. 1 T-62 damaged, over.
Just go in column.
Acknowledge, I'm going to repeat that fire.
Follow me, and then we'll just go forward and just go firm just behind the breach.
6-10. All vehicles pass through slant 4.
4. I'm gonna split, so I'm driving my both call signs 1 by 1.
Yeah, roger.
Acknowledged. All call signs, this is Bravo 6-6.
Hoorah.
CSF through the breach now. Consolidate at your battle position. Ensure Bravo 3, Bravo 4, Bravo 5, you're in cover, in reserve, before we begin our advance.
This was fun.
One is breach, 2, form up on me. We'll go firm and let 3 and 4 come through.
Copy. Are you wanting all around?
360.
360.
We are in position as reserve behind the port.
4 is through. I'm gonna bring 3 over soon.
6 acknowledged.
2 is firm.
6, this is 2. Engaged and destroyed 1 enemy.
3 is moving.
6-6 acknowledged.
So it's pretty cool to do manual mine breaching. We don't do that much in Steelbeasts.
Behind 1 platoon, ready to attack on order.
3 is over.
Okay, 3's over. Okay, guys, go firm, get sorted out. You've got 2 minutes. We'll be moving directly behind Bravo 2 to at speed to support their attack.
Acknowledged. All call signs. Stay off chat unless it's administration or risk. I don't give a fuck.
4 double brain fart. Can you repeat order?
We'll be prepared once you're shaken out. We'll go at speed 4.
Bravo 1.
We'll move to go up behind Bravo 2 to support their attack. Over.
4 copies, 4 is set.
Okay, prepare to move. Cancel. Stay. Wait 1. Okay, we'll go into position 4 in sector 4, just where the 4 is, and await for further orders there. Wait out.
6, this is 2. We're under tank fire. We are withdrawing behind baseline Silver until we're mutually supported.
That was the reason. Prepare to move.
4 ready.
6, acknowledge. Bravo 1, are you ready to begin your push?
Move now.
This is 2, we still in column?
We are. I don't want to risk any further exposure forward.
6, this is Charlie 2. Need to know the location of the medic vehicle. I'm going to send 1 tank there. Slant 3 of 4 right now, with 1 back up in 15 minutes.
Hell yeah. Ooh, Swedish site.
Bravo 3, this is Bravo 5. We are moving in position behind you to your south, west, east, over.
It's bouncing. Bounce.
Bravo 1, this is Bravo 4.
So stop, go firm, go into an all-round defence as per normal. I will head at my 12 o'clock. Form on me.
Bravo 2, Bravo 6, TSS, established
4.
TSS 1, just past the breach. Nike running another pause and rejoin.
4.
Roger, pausing now. And Roger, I'll have 1 tank back up in 15 minutes. Bravo 1.
This is Bravo 4. We're in position at baseline Silver, waiting for your move.
That's the 4th pulse. That's 1 more than I estimated.
Is it the 4th or the 3rd?
4th.
4th, yeah, it is.
I'm gonna take that moment to take a piss.
Yeah, mate, go. Yeah, Wiggy. I'm not too happy about this next phase, to be honest with you. Mainly because we've only got 113s and no firepower. Yet we've got Charlie 2-4 ahead of us, Charlie 2-3 ahead of us, and Bravo 2-4 ahead of us.
Oh, we should be good. If nothing else, just run around in circles and kick the dust up. I'm serious. It's Soviet equipment. It shouldn't shoot through it.
Yeah, you're right.
Trust me, I've been doing infantry for quite a while, and I've used that to my advantage more than once.
Well, you can't see shit, can you? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get right on the tail of Bravo 2 as they go forward. So about 200 meters behind.
That sounds good.
Who is Bravo 2? It's Mers. Okay. I'll give him a call.
Bravo 2, Bravo 5.
I'm back.
Bravo 2, Bravo 5.
Bravo 2.
Oh, perfect timing. Resuming.
To your rear as you advance. Let me know
My
when
balls.
Roger.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, perfect timing,
Bravo
JT.
1, this is,
So we'll advance 200
Bravo
meters
6,
behind Bravo 2
ready
when
to
they
go, give me a
advance.
shout.
We'll advance in a
Bravo
box
1 moving now.
formation. If
Bravo
we
1,
go
Bravo 2,
into
give me
the
your
attack, okay, let's
Alright, Bravo 2, begin your advance to Bravo 2 Alpha. Let me know when you're in position.
Okay,
We'll then proceed
gentlemen, form
through,
into
Dartmouth.
box. Form into box. And we'll go at speed 2. We'll stop when Bravo 2 stops and advance when they stop. Very simple. Call out targets. Do not dismount unless we come under heavy fire. Actions on contact. We'll reduce to it. We'll withdraw 200 meters and then dismount if safe to do so. Questions?
Bravo 6 acknowledged. Maintain symmetry with Bravo 1, and as a
Negative 4. 4 is in somewhat box.
make your move to phase line zinc.
Move now.
Roger that.
Hip hip huzzah! 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 For moving.
This is Bravo 4. We're in position and your planned starting line area here is clear. You can move fast.
And there goes the tanks in the dust. And we are following on. Now I'm drinking whiskey. Could it be better? Dum da 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 dum da 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 dum da 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 dum da da.
Slow speed 1.
Bravo 1, this is 4. We are 300 behind you, ready to support.
Fourth 1, roger.
4, do you have eyes on your AI?
Nope.
Go for him.
I see him. He's stuck between a tree.
We'll wait.
4, this is 1. We're moving to phase line zinc.
He's just being a retard.
4 following to phase line zinc.
1 to be advised, we're taking a take
Yeah,
fire to the
fuck
right
conscripts.
side within your sector.
We've got tanks right.
Looking for it.
JG good?
Yeah, 5-3 has soon catched up.
Enemy tanks in
We'll wait.
town and
There's
vicinity of Ottawa.
tanks to the right in Ottawa, so just wait.
Oh, roger. Okay, 3 has caught up.
Roger, speed 1 now.
Charlie 6, or Bravo 6, Bravo 1, minefield.
Stop.
12.
Go. We got main battles coming to the from the front and to the right.
Roger. Also heard about a minefield.
Yeah, we got a minefield as well. Wait one. Can you move your engineers?
Bravo 1, this is Bravo 4. Moving with
Yep.
you to the left to move around minefield.
Mount your engineers if you can.
I still have mine mounted.
Here.
Do you still have engineers, Wiggy?
I do.
Bring them up.
Copy. They're moving. Moving them up to behind our position. They're moving now.
Yeah, good work. I'm mounting mine, so we'll just move up to a harbour area 200 meters behind our position.
Bravo 2, Bravo 5.
Bravo 1, this is 4. Enemy infantry to your front.
It's 1, no viz.
Could it be another bridge?
Bravo 5, over.
To the spot, stand by.
I want to hide.
Two, this is set. 6, this is 2. Engaged and destroyed one enemy tank vicinity. Objective Eagle 2, break. Lost one tank. Continuing to fire.
One is to Bravo 5-2 call sign is behind our position.
Good work. What up?
Charlie 5-4 has mounted, initiating movement.
1 Roger.
We're taking fire here.
6-1.
End.
Roger, we minefield to our front, not seeing a bypass.
1-1 acknowledged. Here's what we'll do. Break. I have smoke currently falling on the objective to screen your movement. Fall in behind Bravo 1-2. Bravo 3 has been established at the fire base to begin stripping armor off the objective. We'll make our push along the southern advance on Axis Dartmouth.
Hey, say again, you want us to follow behind Bravo 2?
Yeah, Roger. Moving behind Bravo 2 and use a platoon level bounding to push forward with one platoon keeping eyes on the objective to cover.
Charlie 6, Bravo 5, just be aware I have my engineer call signs, TAC on November from Charlie 5 available if needed, out.
Bravo 6 is acknowledged. I don't want to have them start breaching until we can suppress that objective, but keep them on phase line, Silver.
Bravo 5, roger out.
This is 2. We have enemy tank platoon minus moving through our sector of fire, attempting to range. A lot of hills, so it's going to be difficult to engage from our position.
This is quite an interesting fight so far.
Acknowledge if you need to use bounding within your platoon to push forward.
Yeah, I'm at 2, so we'll see what we can do.
Hey guys, all our engineers are here. Good work.
And 2, give me a rough mark of that tank platoon when you're ready, and I can bring mortars on.
6, this is 4.
6 end.
This is 4. We are supposed to follow
6,
behind
this is 2.
Bravo 1.
We are remaining in position. Enemy tanks advancing on our position, engaging with attack by fire.
Withdraw 200 meters, guys. Just withdraw 200 meters.
I want you to, at this time,
Four moving.
pull back to phase line Silver. I don't want to lose you guys yet with enemy tanks coming at us. And then I'll give you guys your new access once you guys are set at phase line Silver.
Hey, 2, this is 1. I'm moving my platoon of Bravo 2 Alpha to support you on this counterattack.
And 1, 2, roger.
Okay, this will do.
Bravo, all Bravo call signs is Bravo 6-6. Message over. Bravo 6-6. Once we've eliminated this counterattack, we'll push forward. I believe the enemy is using a 2 FP defense. So once we wipe out these forward elements, probably going to either pull back and reorg on the objective, or on their platoon in depth, or they just have a platoon in depth left. So let's take care of this counterattack and then resume our advance while we have the momentum.
Hey, 6, this is 2. We've destroyed those 2 enemy tanks. We're remaining in position and reloading.
Hey, this is 1. Recommend we pass through you.
This guy's getting a bit of box formation. Yeah, no, we're good. Sorry, confusing with other call signs.
6-6, 1, good idea. Push through 2. 2, begin your reload. 3,
Yeah, I'm going to move the Charlie call signs back as well.
Send SID rep until you're in Firebase Bravo 3 Alpha.
I'm going to move all the Charlie call signs back to where Charlie 5-4 is. That includes you, Charlie 5-2 as well. Okay, good.
Bravo 3, this is Bravo 6-6, message over.
So driving around in a 113 in the desert kind of sucks.
Should you require infantry to sweep once you've dealt with the tanks, let me know. Out.
Roger, we'll do. We're going to wait for Charlie 1 to bypass.
Charlie 3, this is Charlie 6-6, message over. Duck, it's Gunslinger, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
But I'm Bravo 3. Yeah, Bravo 3. How much longer till you get to that fire base, over?
We had to go around because the route we had were overrun by the enemy, or we pushed us back first so we don't go random with the sides to them. So we are in about 5 minutes out or something.
Okay, good. As soon as you get established, start stripping that objective. Hit as many buildings as you want with HESH. I have mortars coming in to suppress the objective as you make your move.
3, roger.
Bravo 1, Bravo 6-6, when you're ready, bound through.
And roger.
Bravo 4, Bravo 5, stay 400 meters behind the whatever call sign is covering until we get to the attack position, and then I'll give you your orders for your assault.
Bravo 5, acknowledge out.
All call sign, this is Bravo 6-6, hasty attack orders, hasty attack warning order, 3 minutes.
Okay, guys, you heard that. We are going to be the assault force, so let's wait out for orders. Likely passage will be a line formation, assault behind Bravo 1, break, following the orange route through the wood line, directly into the attack position that's marked. And then swinging around to the right, if I think that is going to be the case, to the north west. Let's wait and see. Out.
4 copies.
2 copy.
I really hope that tank platoon of T-62s are destroyed.
Okay, let's prepare to move up in box down to the Bravo 2 Alpha position.
2.
Or
move now.
Smooth.
Bravo 1, Bravo 6,
for it.
send contact.
In contact out.
Bravo 2, you good to move? Bravo 2 at 6-6, you good to move? Bravo 2, this is Bravo 6-6, so you get to move.
We're bounding.
Yeah, push forward, let's go.
Apox getting some of his own medicine.
Bravo 2 pushing the line with Bravo all 1 to support them.
They seem to be a little bit stressed out.
They are. The shop cars, mate. Okay. Orders for the attack. We will advance really quickly, directly down the passage we're going at the moment. I want to swing round and go into 4. I don't want to go into 2. I want to go around as far as I can. And there's some wood line that's in the sector 4 that you should be able to see. We will dismount there and go on to the strike. Questions?
Bravo 6-6,
Yeah, for the 4th line you're talking about, is that the one that's the number 4 and the C in Sargo?
Yes, question. It's the number 4.
We have killed one.
And you can see a wood just behind the 4.
Seen.
South.
Bravo 6-6,
That's where I want to go.
Bravo 2, Bravo 1. Bravo 10.
Hey, Roger. Looks like enemy tank platoon is down to 1 tank, currently rushing towards phase line Silver.
One Bravo.
Okay,
6,
let's
we'll
advance
acknowledge
400 meters further.
Platoon down to 1 over.
Prepare to go.
4.
Move.
Yeah, I only see 1. He's dead. Got him.
Bravo 1 acknowledged, hold position. Bravo 2 bound through Bravo 1.
I think our 5 line is in front of our force.
We're gonna have to
Come
bound
to right,
right, come to the right. Yep, come through us. Now Bravo 2, Bravo 1. This is 2. Hey, just be advised, we're engaging and suppressing, looks like an enemy fire team to our south. This is dug in position. Yep, roger.
Bravo 3, this is Bravo 6-6. Are you set at the fire base?
Bravo 3, we have engaged the fire base and are beginning to engage the houses out.
Bravo 1, this is Bravo 5. It's in your area, is there no mines, 7?
No mines.
Roger, out.
Okay, guys, we will go.
This is 1, we're scanning.
Follow
Eagle,
Bravo
solid
1.
tanks
We'll
entering in.
follow
We're gonna
Bravo
check that
1.
out before moving forward.
Copy, over.
4 copies.
All call signs is Bravo 6-6.
Okay, prepare to move.
We've destroyed what appears to be 2 enemy platoons. There should be around 2 left.
4.
Maximum. So continue your advance.
Move now, next bound the woods directly to our front.
6 is 4.
4 copies.
My intent is use blue line, follow behind Bravo 5 platoon and support the attack in south.
Bravo 1 acknowledged, correction, Bravo 6 acknowledged to follow the blue line. Just stay on one 400 meter bound behind these tank call signs until we know we've engaged and destroyed all the enemy armor. We'll bring you guys up into intimate support.
Understood. Following behind the rest and Bravo 5.
Bravo 1, Bravo 2, if you guys are reloaded, continue your advance to phase line then.
Moving.
Go for.
I just got an AR shout out on tanks front.
Say again, over.
My AI just started to shout something about tanks.
Okay, reverse 200 meters.
Tell it to my wingman.
As we were moving back, he was. That's quite funny.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna run into each other.
6-3, we engage tanks.
1, this is 2. You've got a platoon of tanks heading towards you to your 12 o'clock.
You're right, platoon of tanks, you heard
They've
it.
got smoke detectors on, or smoke generators on. Look for the smoke in the trees.
3 have engaged them.
So you can see the purple line, that's exactly the way we're going to go through. We're going to follow directly at our 12 o'clock, swing around, and then I want to go into that area of 4, not necessarily 2. So, plan remains. Out.
4.
2.
I count 1 platoon of tanks heading towards Eagle. This is Bravo 2 reporting.
1 is engaging.
Bravo 6, acknowledge.
This is 4. Moving up behind you right now.
Well, this is 5. Is it safe for me to come further to your rear to support the assault, over?
This is going slow, but interesting fight nevertheless.
Judging by the rate of fire, probably not.
Yeah, it sounds like a bad idea.
He's going pretty quickly though. He's going to have no support if he goes too far.
Bravo 6-6, I've engaged and destroyed 1 tank. Said Sidrap, Bravo 1, Bravo 2.
I don't think support's really an issue in this open terrain like this.
Bravo 1 still in contact.
No, okay.
Bravo 3 is in contact.
I just, if they're going to get any further in though.
They will be alone.
Yeah,
Exactly.
If they get up into the tree line, they may get in trouble. But right here, they can see anything that comes to them and destroy anything that's that quick.
5, this is 4. We are moving now to your left. We are moving to your left.
Roger, this 4, just be prepared, we're about to move. Wet out.
This is 4, moving as fast as we can.
What do you reckon? Do you think we can move?
2 to 6, we're going to establish an attack by fire position here to support for
Bravo 2 is still shooting as fuck.
Bravo 2 acknowledged.
Yeah, but they're shooting into it. We can move
We move
right round
line
further
formation.
to the attack position and
I
then
will
come in.
take the right. Second section, you move to my left.
Yeah.
Bravo
One
4,
house
Bravo
alive.
4, you're on the command net out.
I'll call signs, Bravo 1, 2, and 3. It's Bravo 6-6. Make sure you guys are managing your ammunition.
Bravo 1 engaged into Shrine.
Bravo 1 is still alive, so let's go.
Yeah, okay, I think I'm going to risk moving.
And we keep
Okay, let's
moving
move to the
till we
trees.
link up with Bravo 1.
Move now. Come to the right. Come to the right.
Bravo 1, Bravo 2, confirm all tanks are destroyed.
This is Bravo 1, roger.
Left?
This is Bravo 2, I'm scanning, stand by.
Bravo 3, confirm you've engaged and destroyed all tanks.
Roger, just keep moving. It's Bravo 4 to our left.
There's infantry in the city and right in front of me, but there's no more tanks moving in front of me from up the side.
Alright, roger that. Bravo
Keep
1,
going,
make sure
guys.
you are on
Keep
front
going.
line, Zink.
Assault directly to Bravo
2, this is
1's position.
4,
Directly ahead.
passing you
Huzzah.
on the left to link up with Bravo 1.
4 negative. We are moving forward as well, so we were also linking up with Bravo 1. So let's keep a line formation out.
Understood, I will stay in line with you on the left.
All call signs, Bravo 6-6, the attack orders. Situation, enemy dug in, objective Eagle, enemy infantry and tanks.
Go firm, guys.
Mission, destruction of enemy elements on objective Eagle. Concept of
Spread
operation.
out into line.
Bravo 1, you will move and secure Bravo 1 Bravo.
I will hold my AI in the rear.
Bravo
He's
2,
stupid.
you will be in support. Attacking from the attack position. 2, objective Eagle along route purple. Bravo 4, Bravo 5, you will push along behind Bravo 2 on access purple to clear out objective Eagle. Bravo 3 on order, you will move to Bravo 3 Bravo as a cutoff force. All call signs, acknowledge, move to attack position.
This is Charlie 2, I acknowledge moving to attack position.
This is 3. We have a minefield to our right, to
Hey,
the
6-6,
west.
halt your movement.
6-6, this is
Was
Bravo
that
2-4, you're going into a minefield. Over.
16, pushing left.
Six Bravo 5, acknowledge all. I intend to move into Sector 4. I say again, in Sector 4 with Bravo 4 suggests move into Sector 2. Bravo 4, acknowledge over.
Yes, then I need to shift to the right a little bit.
Bravo 4, Bravo 5, you guys can shake out in the attack position. Make best speed attack position now.
6-6, we are in attack position now.
5, I'm to your left, so I would suggest I take Sector 4.
Roger, take Sector 4, we'll take Sector 2, well out.
Okay, guys, 4's taken our plan. We will now move into Sector 2, break. We will advance an assault formation in line, and the wooded line in Sector 2, you can just see it. We will disembark there and go forward. How copy, Wiggy?
Good copy too.
Fuck, was good.
Be prepared to move.
Ready.
Hey, Bravo 4, Bravo 5, this is Bravo 2. We'll proceed down the center.
My wingman is engaging dismounts.
You need support from my guns, over.
Bravo 3, this is Bravo 6.
4 acknowledged.
4 acknowledged. Friendly smoke is dropping now.
Prepare to move. Move speed
Bravo
1.
3 Bravo is the cutoff.
Also, I'm bringing up Charlie 542 CSS2 marker in the rear, in case we get the minefields.
All call signs, fire plan will be from assault to assault +1. You have 1 minute of fire on the objective before you attack.
Go firm here. Okay, guys, you heard him. There's going to be a fire plan before we go in. Once that fire plan goes, we go hell for leather. Okay, speed, assault speed into the objective.
5, this is 4.
4.
5, 7.
You see a burning tower in the objective.
Five negative.
I suggest 4 stays to the left of burning tower. You take to the right of burning tower.
Bravo,
Roger. Just keep left of the line that's marked on the map, and I'll be good. Out.
Bravo 4, Bravo 5. There's a river that runs directly through the city that splits sectors 3 and 4 from sectors 1 and 2.
5 acknowledged. That's what my last message was. Support. Out.
Okay, boundary river to the left.
Yeah,
we keep everything to the
I
right.
can see that little creek. I'm
Fuck up,
to the left of it.
Bravo 3, Bravo 6, smoke down. Make best speed to Bravo 3, Bravo.
3 already on out 1.
6, 1 cent.
Set. Bravo 1, Bravo. 6.
Bravo 1 acknowledged.
6, 5 set. Out.
Bravo 4, Bravo 5, let me know when you guys are in the assault position and ready to be launched the attack.
6, set in assault position. Ready. Out.
Bravo 4. This is 4, set in attack position and ready.
Alright, all call sign. Begin attack. Bravo.
Okay, guys, let's go.
4
Line
moving.
formation.
Bravo
Let's
2,
move.
we are beginning slow movement towards objective Eagle. Break. We'll take the center. 4 will take our left. 5 will take our right.
All call signs be acknowledged. We have friendly artillery following 10 seconds. I'll check fire right before you break in.
Hoo-ha.
Roger.
5, moving now. Out.
The tension is high, the artillery is dropping.
This is 2. Got dead infantry to the left of the town.
This is 4 understood. We are moving into the area left. Moving forward till we reach the shrapnel impact zone.
Contact troops, forest.
Bravo 4, Bravo 5.
Roger, engage.
Tank left, tank left.
Engage, dismount in the moment.
Enemy AT team destroyed.
Thank you.
Roger. That's enemy, that's friendly artillery on the objective. Let's pause here. 20 seconds.
2 has visibility on the river left boundary.
Roger, advance to the woods to the right. Continue advance.
Call signs Bravo 6-6, artillery checking fire now.
Guys, fire, check fire. Move, move, move. Speed 1.
Houston, Bravo, in front. Out.
Oh, indirect fire, my front.
Stop, indirect fire, front.
Four and 5, this is 2. We've got head index. Let us know what building is destroyed.
Can you see any targets, guys?
Negative.
4, we will be securing 2
Main
buildings
negative.
on the left. Currently no targets.
Acknowledge.
6, this is 5. Confirm indirect fire. Has ceased over.
6-6, I confirm. I say direct fire is ceased. Get to those buildings. D-bus on your own.
6, Roger. 5, Roger out.
Okay, guys, let's go quickly. Straight away. Assault directly through. Right close to the buildings. Change of plan. Go, go, go.
4 copies.
2 moving.
We'll D-bus on me, okay? Look at me and D-bus.
Bravo 2, split fire. Let's let those infantry get into the building.
2, we're on standby for fire.
D-bus, D-bus, D-bus.
Bravo 1, Bravo 3, send SID rep.
Bravo 1 in position.
D-busing.
Ready for tasking. Bravo 1 is slant 3.
5-4 debussing.
Okay, guys, 5-4, you go right. 5-2, you go left. I'll take centre. 5-3 in reserve.
He'll
Roger.
rebomb you, and then he'll move to Bravo 3.
1,
Bravo 3, this is Bravo 1. Need any support besides ammunition?
Negative.
Roger, all call signs. Medic and repair is currently established at attack position. Will be pushed forward as required. Bravo 4, Bravo 5, send message when you're 25% through objective.
Go, guys, go. There's no targets. Go, go, go. Get them up.
And
Start
5, this is 2.
assaulting.
I've got a contact on enemy team. Gonna hold fire until your infantry are past.
Wiggy, you got Corset, you got fire to your right. I say again to your
Move
right.
vehicle up to the buildings.
Fire to my right. Copy.
And 5, this is 2. Engage.
Get your infantry up. Get them in the buildings.
They're moving now. They're moving now.
Bravo 4, Bravo 5, let's take this slow and methodical. Keep up the good work.
Five, this 2 destroyed the enemy infantry team. Stand by.
5-4, move now. Get your infantry in there. There's already friendlies in there.
Roger, first team from 5-4 is arriving now.
Roger. Friendlies are already in front of you with 5-2. Pick up the pace, guys. 5-7, watch it. Watch to the right.
Bravo
In
1,
Sector
Bravo
1,
6,
I think there's enemy position just to your front.
This is 1 Roger.
5-7 copies.
Okay guys, 5-2 and myself will form a fire base. 5-7 and 5-4. If you can move round to the right and come up and clear those buildings to your front, we'll then move. Roger, so far over.
5-4, the burning buildings to the front.
Correct, over.
Moving.
5-2, confirm my last, over.
4-5.
2 seconds, your last.
There's still
We'll form a fire base. 5-4 and 5-7 are going to move to our right. We will,
Bravo 3,
they will clear the buildings to the right,
don't
and then we will move.
Keep their eyes looking
Acknowledge over.
southwest for counterattack. We have a Bravo 2
Contact Sector 1. Correction, contact troops Sector 3. Destroyed them. 1 enemy infantry squad.
There's Bravo 3
2
and Bravo 2.
contact
There's
left side,
infantry
they're
all over the
destroyed.
place for friendly break. You might want to check your fire on shooting into the objective. Over.
Roger that. It's my
Just
AI
be
drone.
careful.
So
We need to move, keep to the,
Yeah,
to
might
the
want to
right
put
of
them on
the
full
river. So we will support Bravo
Bravo 4, Bravo 5,
KT
you still need
and
a
his
Bravo 2
troops
for
as they
support, or you
move
could just
and
finish
clear the
off the
buildings.
clearing on your own.
Acknowledge my last, over.
This is 4, we are good. This is 4, we are good.
Bravo 6 acknowledged. Bravo 2 punch to your defensive battle position.
Bravo 6 acknowledge. I'm clearing Sector
Contact.
2. Sector 2 clear. Contact to Sector 1 went out.
I killed him. I shot the final shot. Aha!
Ta-da! Well done.
I just wanted to tell 5 that we are pushing into Sector 3.
I heard you, Granny, and that was a good support. Thank you very much.
All right, do your debrief in your platoon and then come up at top for the full debrief, guys. Good work.
Okay. Start with Sergeant. Improves the sustains.
I suck at debriefs. Need more practice on breaching in Steelbeasts in company size.
Yeah.
Because
if it wasn't for you, I think I would have been less clear on this sequence.
yeah, but we do it so seldom, and it's a very special task, so it's not surprising. I mean, if I haven't been working with it, I would be not as good at this.
Yeah, that's a good point. We should do it, and it was, it was a good example today where we could just go through the drills and just slowly push forward. So that's okay.
Yeah, but everything panned out nicely. We got the breach up very quickly, and nobody exploded in our minefield, so we passed.
No, but that was the point. It was good orders from you, and therefore we passed on with the markers, the front and the back, and they knew where to go. So it was all good because the sequencing was right.
Yep. And combat has been good. We have 0 casualties, so sustain.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I got nothing more. I'm stuck at debrief.
So for me, I don't really have any negative except that TeamSpeak obviously took a dump in the middle of it. But on the plus side, I think we did good communicating the breach. I mean, it's a good job clearing it but communicating, marking it for follow-on units, and I think you're getting a lot better for giving orders.
You're breaking up, Kate, Wiggy. I can't hear you.
Same here.
I have lost you.
I have the same.
No, nothing. I wonder whether they're just upgrading the network.
I think this keyboard died.
Yeah. Okay, nothing. Thank you very much for borrowing your platoon. That was good. It's really easy with you guys. You know what you're doing. Let's go back up.
Yep. Is Wigliff back?
I think so. Wiggy? We heard something there.
A hot miking, but it wasn't distorting, I meant.
Wiggy, if you can hear us, let's go up to the debrief. All right, Katie.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yes, we can.
Bobby, put your
Yes.
mic somewhere where it's not snorting everybody.
I can put it down in my trousers.
Yep.
Anyway, SNS, what I was saying, real quick here before this gets started, is you've improved on your ordering for the organization. You're just giving, line whatever, and everybody's moving into it.
Yeah, that's true.
Cav, are you in the Discord, or you want that sent to the over the forums?
Forums will be better.
Okay, I'll send it right now.
We missing anybody there, platoon leaders?
Who's Archangel?
No clue. I'll just move him up.
5's here.
4's
First
here.
is up.
Please, yeah.
All right. So we'll start the debriefing. So how does it normally go again? Is it me and then everybody else?
Yeah.
All right. So overall, I thought it was executed well by the platoon leaders. Plan worked. Luckily, the enemy, we managed to destroy them. It was good long-range gunnery from our tank guys. Sorry, the infantry guys that kept holding you back, but you're just an M113s with 50 cals, and I didn't want to lose you guys before I got on the objective. The breaches was really good, so well done to infantry guys on that. And overall, I think what went well was it was good fire and good communication on the nets to let everybody know what's going on. To improve, we had 1 or 2 friendly fire incidents, so we have to stop doing that, especially when we know they're in front of us, and it was all the infantry that already came out. And just make sure the text, we're using it for information. I don't give a fuck about your jokes. Like, I need to know either grids for artillery strikes, grids for enemies, or if you guys need resupply, and that's how we always use it. That's all I have to say. Bravo 1.
Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed the scenario. There were 3 things I had in mind when I built this. First, to stress you in a few ways. So the first stressor was putting you in jeeps with machine guns, and I heard a lot of complaints about, well, why don't we have a 50 cal and this and that? But the reality is, like, our scenarios, I want them to be a little more versatile. And I think the first phase went well. Really, the only feedback I had for the platoon was we probably should have just used suppressive fire a little more. So when you're in a lightly armed or unarmed Jeep, rather, and you only have a machine gun, you should probably be putting out as much as you can, using your dismounts to your advantage. And a lot of folks might not know how to use all this stuff to their advantage. So I wanted to build a scenario that kind of changed things up a little bit. And then the second stressor, and I think we did really well. Gunslinger did a great job, was managing the transitions. So a significant act of conducting a breach and then passing a company through it. I just wanted to see how players would react to that in terms of maintaining contact with the enemy and then doing something like going through a breach. And I thought we did it really well. And then really the third stressor was using the shot cal, and it's really an awesome tank. The sights on it and the speed that it moves at make you really think more deliberately about what you're going to do. And I think it's really an underused vehicle, and it makes you focus on the basics of tanking. And I think we did pretty well with that. I know First Platoon did well in their engagements, and the CO had gave us the advice of not manage your ammo load, and I think most platoons probably did that pretty well. But those were really the three focus areas I had for the scenario. So as we go through the AR, if you have any comments for the scenario, please. And again, my biggest comment this week was good plan, well executed, good comms, and then managing things like a breach and then into an attack was exceptionally well done. So thanks for everyone's participation. And again, if you have any comments for this scenario, ways to make it better, please let me know.
All right, yeah, Bravo 2, Charlie 2. So for the scenario, this is kind of both admin as well as, talking about platoon stuff as usual. So being able to actually do a reconnaissance in force, this is probably the first time I've actually seen it done in Steelbeast. I thought the balance of the enemy that we had to face with what we were given was done very well. And I know for my guys anyway, we were calling out targets, and I reloaded like my machine gun, I think 3 or 4 times. So definitely volume of fire is something to stress. If you see the enemy and you're in a lightly armored vehicle, let them have it. I thought for the initial plan with where the scouts' kind of limit of reconnaissance was a little shallow. I'm definitely glad that we pushed infantry down to the next tree line past whatever phase line it was called. I can't remember. And we were able to get into position and identify some far enemy targets as far as FO teams as well as enemy tanks. The breach was ridiculously well done. That's probably the smoothest breach I've ever done at like any point. And I'd say definitely like sustain that for the future. You had vehicles at the far and near side of the breach, and you had a literally very clear communication of, hey, put the vehicles onto your our friendly vehicles onto your left side, and literally just follow this path in a straight line to go through it. So extremely well done there. Shot Cow is not a fan of it. I'm not gonna lie, don't really like it as a tank. But with that being said, I think we did a good job communicating between platoons, especially when the enemy began their 2 separate counterattacks with, I think it was company size strength or something of that nature.
Cool, Brian.
So good communication, and a big takeaway in
Bradley
this
guy,
case
then you should join up.
Just because you have G-Wiz gizmos, in this case the enemy with their smoke generators, while it does obscure you, it also made them extremely easy to spot as they're moving
Visit
through the tree.
Steelbeasts.com and join up in the next scenario we do next Sunday. Just sign up for the Canium Sunday posts.
KT, you're on the...
Ah, shit, sorry.
I don't matter, it's fine. Anyway, the...
Ah, crap.
Yeah, good mission. Enjoyed it. Next.
Bravo 3. We had a little fuck up at the start with the recon vehicles because Chris lost control of his vehicle. So he ran basically right through the AO and got shot up and got killed by a 3. and we tried to keep it back and forth, and he couldn't get in and out. So I think he basically went mad for the first time I've ever seen. And, but
online
we got
units
over
called
it and got in
Canium.
position. We got one more vehicle killed by enemy fire while we were reloading.
We have we play on Sundays.
And then
today.
we basically stopped with the small
So
vehicles.
I'm gonna give you a link.
I missed with the breach. I agree with you. It went very well.
So that's the
we
post
were not
for
under fire
today.
when we did it.
I don't know if you can hear me when they're talking.
We could do with some smoke cover while we were doing the breach. That's something I learned when I was way back. That might be me. So that was about it. But otherwise, I think it was a good mission, and we killed a little bit up north, a little bit in between you guys when you were not shooting everything. So we had fun. Out.
Bravo 4.
Oh yeah, already me. So yeah, it was interesting. I definitely did a worse job in breaching than 5. I
You
didn't
can't do
practice
Sundays?
with the
Ah,
infantry
that sucks.
to do a minefield breach, so that I should improve. For the second phase, with the mech infantry, it was a nice assault on that town. CO kept artillery fire right before our line of dismount. That was great. Also, 2 platoon had machine gun fire on the attack area, and the coordination between 4 and 5 was not very well done by me, for example, but we moved in line to each other, and I even got fires in front of 5 to enable their movement. That was also good. So we had a good, seemingly coordinated attack on the objective. Again, for the improves, yeah, I should have spoken more with 2 and 5. That's it for 4.
5, my team speak went just before the breach, so it wasn't very good. So KT is the guy that got the sequencing correct and provided some guidance on the breach, and that's a lesson I think we all need to do. I agree with Duck, it wasn't under fire, at least for us, and so that may be another stress, but it was a good practice of a deliberate breach with a breach commander, guides and warnings as you come in and as you leave, which we should continue to sustain. In terms of the overall plan, I think it was a good plan from my perspective. I had clear direction. The transition from one to the other was good, in fact. I would have liked a little bit earlier orders to be prepared to, but that's fine. The coordination between certainly the tanks and from my perspective was also great. I understood the level of risk I could take, both from the commander and from
I'm trying to find that link.
forward. And by design, I think, or rather by luck rather than design, I may be wrong, but Bravo 5 and 4 formed a significant punch into the strike, which was good, and we had good overwatch. So I actually thought the strike was well coordinated. Must be a good commander. But I needed to learn a little bit more about organisation, but I got that better than last week. But I had 2 experienced guys, so that's from me. Good plan, good scenario.
Thank you for the
I think that's everybody, so floor is open.
Justin want to state, shooting the enemy medic was not on purpose, and I swear he didn't wear a red cross.
You mean to say that he showed clear and hostile intention, and you reacted in a military manner, becoming of a soldier and not breaching any laws?
Court-martial. Court-martial.
Yeah, it wasn't a red cross; it was a crescent, but it's still the same.
Guys, have a happy Easter. I'm going to go.
Yep, later. Have fun.
Have fun.
All right.
Thank you, all of you. See you next weekend.
Nike, are you still here?
Yep.
Could you say the AAR for me? Freak, the one you gave me is corrupted. It's not loading.
What? Oh, okay.
Watcher, get out of server then I'm gonna shut it down, then you can get it straight away. Okay?
Okay.
In other words, if you're in the AR now, then leave.
No, I'm closed out.
No, I know you are out.
Everybody
but
else, sorry.
Everybody else, yeah.
APOC, the only thing that I would ask you to consider is the machine guns on the Jeeps. Picking one of the types where you could use the overhead view on the machine gun.
Yep.
I just think it'll be a little bit easier to get the tracers in on target that way.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Brandon. It's always fun to have a former Brad gun who's trying to Brad and Steelbeasts. Always something new you can learn, so it's nice.
See you next week.
Good night.
But the scenario is over, so I'm gonna disconnect.
What you can do, Cav, is have
thank you for today, and see you guys next weekend when it's time for both Arma and Steelbeast again.
That's
so subscribe and see you guys next weekend.
It's kind of hard.
Ciao, ciao.
Yeah.